Welcome back to the Ishikawa Love YouTube family channel. In today's video, we've documented our extreme backyard transformation. So stay tuned to see how we went from that to this, and from that to this. So this is the backyard that the sellers left us. Look at the dent in the fence. The whole fence is a mess. Twigs. Horrible. A disgusting looking shed. Toya opened it. I thought an animal or something was gonna pop out at us. Oh my god. Like, this backyard has not been touched since she bought the house in the early 2000s. Like, look at the siding. She left that grill there, but we threw that away. Garbage. Look at this tall twig tree. And another tall twig tree. At first, I was gonna keep that one, this one right here, but no, they both had to go. They served no purpose. We were looking to make sure that there was electrical, and that's one right there. And I also wanted to know, oh, there's lighting as well. I also wanted to know if there was water. You know, every backyard needs water, which I found that. And Toya, he opened it, but you know, maybe the water wasn't on in the inside. We didn't ask them. So this is the basic overview of the backyard when we bought the house. This is what it looked like. The neighbors fixed the fence, and by doing so, they put up a duplicate fence, which meant that they forfeited that fence, so now we can do whatever we want to do with it. Here is the pipe for the water outside. It's been cut, which means we have no water. My mom is superwoman. She went back there and chopped that tree like she was back home in Dominica. Oh my gosh, she's something else. Now, as for these two trees in the backyard, we're gonna need some help because they are very tall. Like, even though they're so skinny, they're tall. Look at how high this goes. So we need some help. Yes, we called Eric, handy dandy Eric. He can do everything. Look at this cool tree work. Wow, I thought it was gonna fall on the neighbors and it didn't. That's so cool. So we were just left with the stump and some good wood that we kept. So what we're looking at here is the neighbor on the other side, her fence. It just caved in. They said maybe the wind did it, but that wouldn't be an issue. But the only thing is they have a pit bull, and that is a no-no. I do not want that dog coming on my side. I have a baby. So immediately the next day, we have Eric, and Eric came to install a fence, our own fence, in front of their fence to make sure that there's more security, just in case if the wind want to blow their fence, at least we have another fence standing. And here goes a picture of half of the fence done. Now we had to head back into the house because in order to put the water outside for the backyard, they had to go into the wall and replace all the pipes. So now it's brand new pipes so we can get water for the backyard. That's very important. Eric sealed the wall back, plastered, painted. It looks like nothing happened here. And right here on the floor is new gutters because the other gutters were broken. So gutters are going up too. In order to fix something, you have to destroy another part. So right now, the house is a mess. Guys, we have water. Oh my God. This house in the backyard has not seen water since when? The 90s? Wow. Let's look at the siding of the house in the back. Look at all those wires that mean what? What are those wires? And look at the holes in the siding. We realized that there was holes when we started to get a leak in the spare bedroom. And the siding was just so bad. Look at all of this. Mildew, I think it is. It's terrible. In the front of the house has good siding, but I don't know what happened in the back. And we definitely are trying to see if we could DIY that. All of these bricks came from the floor because at some point this backyard had bricks on the floor. Time for a Home Depot run to try and get some materials that we may need so we can start to DIY. And here goes samples of grass, fake grass, because we're going to use that. We dug up so much stones. Look at the progress. Now let's go spy on Eric. Look, they took out the big stump that's sitting over there. There was a little stump over there from the other tree. They took that out too, and some roots for us. There was huge roots back there. Like, he is the best. Thank you, Eric. So this is after Toya and I went out there and started raking up the rocks or any debris and it's all old dirt, but excess dirt, just basically trying to clean it up, working around the stones because we still had those sitting there. And here goes me watching Toya. He's doing stuff back there. And yeah, we're just trying to clean it up, make it a clean slate now that the tree trunks are gone. This is all the progress. Now we have like a clean slate. Mom is here. Unfortunately, I was at work that day, so I could not help her or Toya until I got home from work. But as you can see, she's painting the fence. We stained it white. We used a stainer, a wood stainer. And both fences, the one in the back is already white, but the two wood ones, we're painting them a nice solid white stain. We came up with an idea to use some of the bricks as like a little border. I came all the way from work to help them now. Now I'm here to help. Right, guys? Silence. We are putting down dirt. Dirt. Good night. This side needs dirt. Dirt. You can do it. Ganbatte. Alright. And we have a little one. Look at him. He's so cute. Mom is digging more. Toya's digging holes. We're gonna put him. This plant's cute. Okay. So we're planting some life in this backyard. This is really exciting. This is my little Christmas tree I had in the front since last year. Now he's in the ground. Oh, those are so beautiful. I just planted seeds. And now you gotta walk on the seeds. Oh, that's how you do it, Mom? Walk on the seeds, bring them down.
Did you see how you water the seeds?
Mm-hmm. Yep, everything's watered. Started getting the patio together. It's gonna be this wide. We use the old tiles, stone, and we put them here. And then we're gonna put our patio on top. So we're taking a little break right now, and we have some of the stones in garbage bags. Those are for garbage. But man, we're tired. These are gonna be our patio deck tiles. Yeah, they're so easy to put together. And they're gonna go on top of this. These are so easy to do. You just snap them right on in. And you can even make a pattern with it. We decided to make a pattern. They are also easy to cut if you need to make any cuttings because it doesn't fit. I really do like these deck tiles. This is what it's looking like. But then we have to put those rocks. So Toya and I, off camera, we started to dig up the ground in the middle, preparing it for our fake grass or fake turf, artificial grass, whatever you want to call it. This is the weed barrier that we're putting down so no weeds could pop up in between the grass. So we're just placing down the hook nails so that we can hold the weed blocker together so it's just in place and doesn't fly anywhere. So we got that part done, and now we're just waiting on the grass to come in the mail. In the meantime, off to Home Depot to go shopping for some more plants. The garden could never have enough. We need more and more. So basically what we're doing here is placing down crushed rocks on top of the weed barrier just to help with drainage if it rains and to make it more leveled out. they packaged this really well. It was so hard to open, but I guess that's a good thing. So in transit, it didn't get damaged, but we eventually got it. Ooh. Oh, so which way?
This piece going up, because this supposed to be facing the house.
Okay, so how do you want us to roll it?
Turn it.
This one goes this way then?
Yeah.
Okay.
Because this piece of this one is going to turn it.
All right, so turn it down. Things got a little hectic, so sorry I didn't record us rolling it out and flattening it out, but this is where we ended up, straightening it and got it to a point where we wanted it. Now we're just cutting it to the size that we want. It's really easy. So this edge right here, I'm just gonna tuck it in under the patio. So now I'm just going around placing the nails in every spot that I want them. And Mom and Toya, they're going around and nailing them in. So it takes a lot of nails. So I'm just putting nails every, I'll say 5 inches apart. And we nailed them down. The sun is setting, but we can still see. We got the outdoor lighting. So Mom is throwing sand on the grass, and we're gonna sweep it in. This helps the grass stand up so it's not looking flat like a carpet. It makes the fibers stand up. So here goes our DIY attempt at making the siding look presentable and not so nasty. But as we got closer, it was so much things wrong. Some of the panels, I don't know what those are called, they were falling off. It was just terrible. I don't know if this will work. So here's the backyard and what it's looking like so far. Well, that didn't last long because we had to call Eric to give us that siding that I was talking about, because that old one, it did not hang in there. We had a rainstorm and the water came in and really almost damaged my spare bedroom. So Eric had to come out and start installing that siding. That's the Google Nest floodlight camera. It's really good.
Wow. Wow. Oh my gosh, this is so good.
Tomorrow.
Yeah.
Now this is the waterproofing that was supposed to be under my old siding, but that was since the 60s, so this was not under there. Now we have it. We're getting there. It's starting to look like a normal home. I really love it. Here, Eric is explaining to me that he has to replace the electric right there because water was getting inside of it and it damaged it. So I'm so grateful that he noticed that and he's fixing it. Look at how amazing this looks. I wish the DIY had worked, but due to the rainstorm, I'm kind of glad so that we can have this new siding. I know you're probably wondering, what are they doing now? But we did not like the recycled stones that we had under there, so we decided to get some concrete square ones just to be more stable when we walk on top of it.
Go ahead, Nini. Hoo, ha, ha. Go ahead, Nini. Go ahead, Nini.
Yeah.
It's a traditional dance.
Oh gosh. I'm gonna do the ritual. And I'll do the drum.
Go ahead, Nini. Go ahead, Nini. Hoo, ha, ha. Go ahead, Nini. Go ahead, Nini. Hoo, ha, ha. Yeah.
So these are the stones. I think they look better and they're more stable. I really like them. Like, even if we don't want to put the tiles on top, we could just leave it like this. I like it. We're spreading sand or crushed rocks in the seams, and by doing this, it kind of creates like a little concrete when you wet it, and it dries in 24 hours. It really makes it stabilized and nice and secure. And this is with the deck towels on top. This is what it looks like. This is it, the final reveal. I'm so happy we're done. This really took a long time, but it was so worth it in the end. Oh, hey Toya. Basking in the sun. Here's an update on all the flowers. We have our little Buddha area. Look at the wildflowers. They grew so much. They're only gonna get taller and bigger. Please enjoy some nighttime shots. Here goes the view when it gets dark out. Blooper time.
What? You okay?
I've been harassing me, maybe with my